Alrighty. What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive vlogs. That's right, everybody. Day number 1207 coming at you. If you are a delivery driver for apps like GrubHub, Doordash, Postmates, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you should definitely be subscribed to this channel with all notifications turned on, everybody. That is correct. Hit that red subscribe button down below. And of course, let's see if we can get 200 likes, 200 big ones on this video. So hit that like button down below. Did you do it? You didn't do it. It's all right. Maybe do it at the end, all right? So big shout out to Brian Middleton for sharing this. And he spells his name B-R-Y-O-N. So everybody say thank you to Brian. Seriously, say thank you to him. He's a nice guy. So check this out. Haven't seen this before about fraud. Flushing small business owner takes action against Doordash over fraud allegation. Flushing small business owner David Liu is sounding the alarm on DoorDash's business practices after the food delivery platform terminated his merchant account for alleged fraudulent activity. We figure if DoorDash is doing this to us, and we're just a small shop in Queens, they can be doing this to anyone, said Eric Lung, Liu's business partner. There's other businesses that could be going through the exact same situation. But the owner's first language is not English, or they don't know how to navigate these legal processes or report to news stations. Liu, the owner of A Crepe, located at 4235 Main Street, had to temporarily close his shop due to a family emergency and won't be able to reopen until early March. On top of dealing with family concerns, Liu was in shock on January 19th when he checked his bank account and noticed that DoorDash, the food delivery service that has exploded in popularity during the pandemic, had withdrawn a total of $46,700 earned from sales and proceeds. Let me repeat that. $46,700. That's no joke. Lung, speaking on behalf of Liu, said DoorDash closed their account abruptly without any notice last month. A few days later, DoorDash terminated the account without any explanation after making the withdrawal. It sounds automated, which is crazy for that kind of amount of money. All within one day without warning. After that occurred, we were really confused, Lung said. This is literally months and months of revenue. We have rent bills and other expenses to pay, and we can't afford to without this money. According to Lung, DoorDash had access to their account number. The company did an automated clearinghouse or ACH transfer to pull funds from the account. The business partners were able to recover $32,000 after disputing with Bank of America and filled out an affidavit stating that an unauthorized ACH debit transaction. The bank did what they could, Lung said, but could not recover around $14,000. The remaining funds were still withheld by DoorDash. Lung said DoorDash withheld their last week of sales $4,865 under the premise and allegation that its merchant account had committed fraud. The support staff was not truthful or honest when they stated that the payment was sent. We have bank statements that show our sales revenue never arrived, Lung said. When they had contacted DoorDash numerous times through phone calls and emails for an explanation as to why their account was canceled without notice, Lung said a representative had cited fraudulent activity, but didn't provide any further information. In an email sent to A Crepe on January 19th, a DoorDash representative said the only specifics we can provide is that the terms of service have been violated, and through fraud, when that happens, they will not reactivate the store. I apologize for the inconvenience. Confused by DoorDash's allegation of fraud, Lung said they had asked for evidence and the specifics on what terms of service were violated, but never received an actual response. It's quite confusing when someone accuses you of something and you ask them and own up to it and be accountable, and they won't tell you, Lung said. I'm horrified that we live in a time where these big tech companies can brazenly cancel you and withhold your money without an explanation and not answer you. If we did something wrong, then we're willing to fix it, but we don't even get the chance to. A DoorDash representative confirmed to QNS that Lou and Lung's account was flagged for potential fraudulent behavior by an automated and manual detection system that identifies any fraudulent behavior to protect members of the community. DoorDash always works to ensure we offer the highest quality of service, especially at a time when every order counts. Upon investigation, we've identified fraudulent activity associated with this account. We will work with the merchant directly on a solution, and we remain committed to supporting and protecting our community, a DoorDash representative told QNS. Last week, after Lou and Lung appeared on NY1 News explaining their situation, DoorDash had returned about $4,000 from sales and proceeds to the business partners, Lung said. They were able to recover around $18,000 or so, but there's still a slight discrepancy between what they calculated and what DoorDash returned, which is still in dispute, according to Lung. Lung said he is bothered by the fact that DoorDash is alleging the $46,700 plus $4,865 were withheld due to terms of service violations, which the company didn't provide any evidence of. This was a central point in our story and defense, not just for the massive sum of money, as we emphasized. If there was actually wrongdoing, then we will own up and resolve it. But the fact that DoorDash has refused and failed to provide any evidence or further details has us suspecting if the allegations were even real or just made up, Lung said. As their fight with DoorDash became a nightmare, Lung said they wish for no one to experience what they've been through with the company. They're currently using other food delivery platforms such as GrubHub and UberEATS. After the situation is resolved, they're planning to sever all ties with DoorDash. I'm just grateful that we were able to pretty much recover all of our funds, which was ours, Lung said. There was a lot of grief and emotional distress, and we are meeting with a lawyer to see if there is a legal route we can pursue. Lung's message to all small business owners: don't be afraid to speak up. If we can do it, then anyone can do it. I just want people to stand up for what is right, and that's all for the power of the community. We will stand together for what's right and tell those big companies we're not going to get bullied, Lung said. I know that was a long article. I'll put it down below. But this is some really disheartening stuff, guys. And if, again, don't quote me on this. I'm just making an assumption. It's my opinion. It's my theory here. What it sounds like is because so much fraud has been going on, like the customers that are claiming they never got their food, or also what customers are doing is saying like they never got part of the order, even if they did. So then that falls back on the restaurant, saying, well, you know what, this person wants their money back because you forgot half their order, blah, 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 blah. So maybe they're thinking like the restaurant is committing fraud, and violating the terms of service because they're withholding food and they're saying that they actually delivered it, So if that's the case, shame on DoorDash, seriously, because they always side with the damn customer. They got to cut that crap out. Again, this is just my thoughts based on the experience from what I've seen. That's some real BS, guys. That's what you call some real BS. Seriously. So you heard my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this whole thing? Put them in the comments section down below. Something's got to be done. The fraud is getting out of control, and now it's affecting the restaurants. It's right there, black and white, guys. Check the article out for yourself if you don't believe me. But seriously, on another note, I do want to say thank you to all the people who support this channel every month on patreon.com/PaidToDrive. If you want to sign up, links in the description or in the pinned top comment. We've got BBA Master Yoda Nottingham, Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Kurt Paul, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Hanor, Frank Haviland, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Katie Coppin, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Fernando Carranza, Lulu Laura, Jenny Thomas, John Bonacci, Kimberly Thomas, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Terrence Pacheco, Terry DeLong, and Valerie Brown. Thank you so much for your patronage. Really appreciate it. If you heard your name called, say, hey, Pete, I heard my name. If you didn't hear your name, you got to sign up. Links down below. And also sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. Pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get money every time they pump gas. All right, Get Upside, links in the description. Make sure to download it. And of course, check out Pay to Drive Store for t-shirts, hoodies, and all that good stuff. Everything's on sale. PaidToDriveStore.com. Links down below. And of course, everybody. Of course is of course. All right. What else? Yeah, that's basically it. If you made it to the end, comment end242, end242. Hit that like if you haven't yet. Subscribe with all notifications on. Until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling. And we'll see you guys right here next time on Pay to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next time. Later.